everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm going to be using the blue in this dress as inspiration for today's eyeshadow look. So I was pretty messy with applying my brow gel in my Juvia's Place, so I'm just like cleaning up the extra because I got it all over the place. And then I'm going to clean up under my brows with my Too Faced concealer and this flat brush. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eye primer, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyes. And today I just chose to blend it out with my fingers. So just to get it really even. Sometimes the brush kind of drags this product, so my fingers work a lot better because it dries down really, really fast. So now going in with this Juvia's Place palette, I'm not going to use any of the colors. I'm just going to use the neutral shades in here, like the browns, just to give me like a little bit of a shape before I add the color. So I'm going in and just adding that brown, mixing those two browns and creating an outer V shape with my brush, with this angled brush. Okay, so I wanted the brown to be like a little bit deeper, so I'm just using this Sephora palette and the deepest brown in there just to deepen up that outer V just a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to put down my eye primer again. The reason for this is because this eye primer kind of lightens the eye base a little bit. So when you're adding a really bright color, like this pastel blue color that I'm about to use, it'll show up more opaque, more vibrant, and more true to tone than it would if I didn't put down like a light eye primer first. So going in with this Venus 2 palette, it almost has like the exact shade of blue that's in my dress. So that is the color that I'm going to be using on my eyes. And I'm going to just, before I do that, I'm going to blend out the edges. I almost forgot to do it, to be honest. And then I saw like that red in there. I'm like, okay, this will work. So I'm going to blend that out, and then I'm also going to put in that blue shade on top of the eye primer. Look how pretty the shade is. Once I put it on my eyes, it's literally just, the color's there, the pigment's there. It's not really ashy, and as you can see, there's not a lot of fallout happening. Sometimes with like more pastel shades, there can be like a lot of fallout, which basically means that like tiny like chunks of the eyeshadow that you're putting on, like kind of like the residue of it will fall on your face. That's basically what like fallout is, and there wasn't really any with this, so I don't know if that's because of the eye primer or because of the eyeshadow or both, but this shade is so pretty and so easy to work with. Okay, so now for eyeliner, I'm going to use this gel liner. And what kind of prompted me to use this again is because on my Instagram, there are a lot of like makeup videos and stuff. And I noticed a lot of the makeup artists, they use gel liner. Like I never really see them use like liquid eyeliner. I love liquid liner and I'm going to continue to use it. But this is like the fastest, most easy way to do your eyeliner. If you could ever get your hands on like a gel liner, the one that I have is from e.l.f. So I'm sure it doesn't cost too much. You should definitely try it. It's really, really easy. You can get as precise as you want to, and I recommend it. Okay, so now I'm going to use this primer water. I really like using this primer water because I think it smells so good and it like doesn't break my skin out, so that's a win for me. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with my Vitamin Glow primer from Smashbox. This one also doesn't break me out. It just makes my skin so glowy and pretty. And I think that's a good primer base to have whenever you use powder foundation like me. So your face doesn't like look matte with no dimension, you know what I mean? You can still have a little bit of glow underneath. Okay, so pulling out this eye primer for the third time, I'm going to put it underneath of my eyes. This is like a really good base before you put on like concealer and stuff because it kind of like smooths it out and kind of gets rid of like any fine lines that you have as well. So I don't really have a lot, but sometimes throughout the day I can tell that my concealer will like start to crease, and that is not cute. So this kind of like stops my concealer from creasing a little bit because this eye primer kind of has like a dry matte finish. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going in with my Too Faced Radiance Concealer. I am singing Maverick City music right now, so just ignore that. But yes, I'm putting that down right now and spot concealing just a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to just blend this out. And this is my brush from, my concealer brush from Shop Miss A. And I think this cost me $2, but because it came with another brush. So basically this brush was $1. And it's really good. I enjoy it a lot. Alright, so moving forward, I'm going to pull out my other Too Faced concealer. It's a little bit brighter, so I'm just going to put one dot in the inner corners of underneath my eye and just blend that out as well, just to have a little bit of brightness going on. Alright, so now I'm applying my powder foundation. And I'm just going to pretty much put that all over my face now that we're all done concealing. And I'm going to use a little bit of it to set my under eyes as well. Okay, so now going in with this blush. I really like this blush. It's kind of my only blush. I think I want to get another blush. I don't know. I've been looking at some liquid blushes maybe that I wanted to try for the summer. I know NYX has one. Somebody else has one. Oh, Rare Beauty has one. There are quite a few liquid blushes out there, but I really like this one. It's really easy to apply and I really like it. And then like whenever I add a highlighter with it, it looks so glowy and beautiful on my skin. Alright, so now I'm going to add this highlighter to my blush, all the areas that I put blush, on my nose, on my cheeks. The combination is just so pretty to me, so you can really build up this highlighter. This one is MAC, and I got it from my local Ulta. So I pulled out this palette so I could use that icy blue shade in the inner corners, and it is so pretty, and it brings out like this light blue that I have going on my eyes so much. And I also wet my brush before I applied it just so I could get the most out of the shimmer. Alright, to finish off the makeup, I'm just going to spray this, and we'll come back, I'll get dressed, and we'll put on some lip gloss and perfume. So I'm just putting on some chapstick right now, before I put on any lip gloss first. This lip gloss is by Kylie Cosmetics, and it is has a lot of glitter in it, and it's really pretty. I have a lot of glitter glosses, but just look at it. Look at that shine. It's so pretty. So now I'm just applying my travel size Sexy Ruby, and it smells so good. Michael Kors fragrances are really underrated, and they need more noise in these fragrance streets, but yes. Alright everyone, so this is the finished look. What are you thinking? I think it looks so good. It brings out the little pop of blue in my dress. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.